We continue with another incredible shir of Mesilas Yesharim with this Achzeik Musar Yomi program. We're up to the page 237 in the Artscroll Mesilas Yesharim, continuing learning about Gaiva within the character, within the second part of Nikiyas dealing with our Midos. So continues with the Ramchal. Now we had three ways that Gaiva could play itself out in the previous year. Two ways that it plays it out that he acts in his most crazy, glorified, dignified, haughty manner. The third way was that it played itself out in a very low manner because he thinks he's so great, I can even act in this low manner. And number four, a fourth way that Gaiva can manifest itself. He wants to be Rashum, noted, marked down for his qualities, and to be unique with everything he does, to the point that it's not enough for him. It's not enough if the whole world praises him on all the qualities that they think he has. He wanted they should put on extra praises. He doesn't want them just to say he's the greatest, but they should also say, I'm the most humble. And then he's getting gaiva through his anava. And he desires honor for the fact that he's a anav. This is a vicious cycle. But he wants to be recognized as being an anav, and that itself will give him the kavod. This type of haughty person will always put himself with people who are not as great as him, or he's going to hang out with the lowly people in society. Why? Because then because he wants to show, I'm so humble, I'm so low, look who I'm hanging out with. And I don't want any honorary titles. Look, I hang out with the simple Joe. And he shuns all praises. But what is his heart saying? Again, the action could be good, but when his heart is swelling inside of him and saying, in Chacham, there's no one as great, Ve'anav, there's no one as humble, Kamayni b'chol haaretz, that's obviously where this evil stems come from. Continues the Mesilas Yesharim, V'amnam geim ka'ele, people who are like this, people who have this horrible high level of haughtiness, they appear as if they're humble. There's going to be no shortage of stumbling blocks for them. Eventually, the world is going to find out. You can't be fake humility. The world's going to quickly find out that it's all one big sham. Like a fire that escapes from under the pottery shards. Already he's taught us there's a house full of straw, and the wall had cracks and crevices, and the tevin and the straw entered into those cracks. After a while, what happens? The straw and the cracks slowly starts growing out of the house through the cracks and becomes visible outside. Everyone knows. So everyone's going to know this is not a strong house. They're going to see the straw, they're going to see it peeking out, so the whole world's going to figure out the charade and see the fake facade and realize that it's really all straw. So too says Mesilas Yesharim, person cannot hide his true essence, and eventually his evil deeds are going to be recognizable. Everyone's going to realize that the humility was fake, it was all counterfeit, and all the self-effacing was also not real. And finally, says the Ramchal, there's another type of gaiva. The gaiva remains buried in their heart. They don't display it in their actions. But you know what these people do? They always are thinking to themselves, I'm so great. I understand it to the purity, the truth of the matter. And there's no one as wise as me. And therefore they don't pay attention to what other people are saying. They think whatever is difficult for them, if I don't understand it, for sure you don't understand it. They don't listen to people at all. When they do understand, they assume that whatever they think is correct, it's obvious and it's simple the way that I see it, and I never have to listen to anyone else. Until it comes to the point that they don't even listen to those who disagree with them, whether they're earlier, whether later, whether they're greater than them or not, and they have no doubts to that which they say, what they think is the most incredible, and that's another manifestation of this horrible trait of gaiva, which Emir Tashem will learn more about in the next year. B'siyata Dishmaya.